What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today I want to talk about this album right here, Faith Evans and Notorious B.I.G's I don't know what to call this, joint project that was supposedly in the works for a long time, titled The King and I. Y'all know who Biggie is. He needs no introduction. Same with Faith Evans, alright? Let's just jump right into this shit. There is the cover. Here's the back. You got 27 tracks on here. Tons of tracks. You open this shit up. There's Faith and Biggie. There's the CD right there. Open this bitch up. There you go. Here are the liner notes. You got a little letter from Faith Evans talking about how she met Big and all that good stuff. There are the liner notes talking about production and all that shit. Okay, so let's get into this shit. We'll go into production. You got Stevie J, Faith Evans herself is on here. They're on here a lot. You got Chucky Thompson, Salam Remy, James Poyser. Salam Remy's on here multiple times as well. You got JD Sherd, Just Blaze, Fred Wreck, Beatnik D. Okay. Battle Cat, Preach, Balfour. Let's keep going. Chucky Thompson's on here several times. You got Puff Daddy, J Dub. Alright, all this shit is starting to repeat right here. Kevin McCall Jr., Lamar, my guy Mars Edwards, DJ Premier, and yeah, that's about it. Features on this bitch. Hang on, let's put this away. You have Jamal Woolard, Little Cease, Mama Wallace, who's on here 3 times. You got 112, Snoop Dogg, Busta Rhymes, Sheik Luch, Styles P, Kevin McCall, China, Tajir, Lil Kim, and Jadakiss. Let me jump right into this shit. To be totally and completely honest, y'all know I'm a hip hop head, but I did not like this album at all. There's very few things on here that I like. The track with DJ Premier NYC featuring Jadakiss, I could honestly say that was probably the pinnacle of this album for me. Why I don't like this album? It's pretty simple. This was being sold as, there's unreleased Biggie vocals that were found and let out the vault, and this was a project that was never seen the light of day, and yada yada yada. So hip hop purists, connoisseurs such as myself, naturally gravitated towards it, and I said, I gotta hear this shit. And I was disappointed to hear a lot of these bars either chopped up. You know, it'll be shit that will be 2 to 4 bars, and it'll be chopped up, and you know, have Faith singing on it, which, you know, I expected, but you know, she'll be doing a lot of singing, and then it'll be, you know, a couple bars here, and a lot of these verses I've heard before. A lot of these bars I've heard before. It's very few things that were somewhat new. So to me, I kind of felt gypped at that point, and to me, it feels kind of cheap, you know, because people have been trying to live off this man's legacy. Well, more with Tupac, but I mean with Biggie, you know, with that Born Again album, it's the same shit. You know, I wasn't interested in hearing, you know, rehashed shit with other people on it. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? I've heard the vocals before. I've heard him rap that shit before, and it's just, to me, unless you're sampling it, you know, for a dope hook or a chorus, I get that. But this, to me, I just fought to get through this album, to be honest. You know, this is, to me, I'm looking at this like sort of like a Faith Evans album, just with Biggie lines thrown in on there. That's the way I'm summing this up as. And I guess there was a concept behind it, you know, which I do like. You know, you're going through how they met and how they grew up together and shit. Okay, I kind of can accept that, but what I can't accept is just don't sell me bullshit. Don't tell me, you know, oh, we have all these, you know, unreleased shits, and really it's look, my rating of this album, I would probably give it a 2 to 3 out of 10. That's just my opinion on the shit, and that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of us subscribe, and support this shit if you want, but that's it. Peace, bitches.